This cup is bigger than this cup. That means this cup isn't as big as this one. Do you know how to make comparisons in English using as or not as? Welcome back to Lingoni English. My name is Emily, and in this video, I'll teach you how to do that. Let's get started. So, first of all, do you remember what a comparison is? If you are comparing two things, you're looking at both items and thinking about what the similarities are and what the differences are. So let's look at these two glasses. They are both brown and round, and you can drink from them. Those are the similarities. What are the differences? Well, the biggest difference is the size. This glass is taller or bigger than this one. That's the difference. This glass is also a little bit heavier than this glass. That's another difference. So now that you remember what a comparison is and what similarities and differences are, let's talk about how to express that in English using the word as. Let me give you an example sentence. I bought a new phone today. My sister also bought a new phone today. We bought them at the same time. That means they are equally new. So I can say, my phone is as new as my sister's phone. As new as my sister's phone. I am tall. I'm very tall. I am 5'10". My sister is also tall. She is also 5'10". I am as tall as her. She is as tall as I am. That means we are equally tall. So, if two qualities of something or two things are equal, you use this sentence structure. Subject plus verb plus as, adjective, as, object. This cake is as tasty as that cake. They both taste great. They are as tasty as each other. Kelly looks as angry as her work colleagues. So they are all equally looking angry. Her eyes were as blue as the sky. The sky and her eyes are the same color. They are equally blue. Okay, very good. So what if something is not equal? What do we say then? Well, let me give you an example. The blue car costs $14,000. The white car costs $40,000. The blue car is not as expensive as the white car. Most of the people at the party are girls. There are only a few boys. There are not as many boys at the party as girls. They are not equal. There are more girls, fewer boys. There's not as many boys as there are girls. So let's go over how to form a sentence with not as. Subject plus verb plus not as, adjective, as, object. Okay, here's an example. The lemon cake is not as tasty as the chocolate cake. Which cake do I like more? The lemon cake is not as tasty as the chocolate cake. I like the chocolate cake more. The chocolate cake is tastier than the lemon cake. Okay, let's do another one. She is not as angry as her colleagues. That means she is maybe a little bit angry, but her colleagues at work, the people she works with, are very angry. She is not as angry as her colleagues. The puppy is not as old as my dog. A puppy is a baby dog. So the puppy is younger than my dog. My dog is 7 years old. So the puppy is not as old as my dog. Okay, let's do some practice now. I'll give you a sentence and you put it in the structure we just learned with as, adjective as, or not as, adjective as. Are you ready for some practice? Okay, then here is the first one. Jake's idea and Susan's idea are equally good. Can you put that in a sentence with as, adjective as? Jake's idea is as good as Susan's, or Susan's idea is as good as Jake's. Jane's Instagram account has many followers. Mark's Instagram account does not have very many followers. Can you put that in a sentence with what we've learned in this video? Mark's Instagram account doesn't have as many followers as Jane's. He has more money than her. She doesn't have as much money as him. I'm eating a pizza right now. I ate a pizza yesterday too. Both pizzas are equally good. How could you say that using as, adjective as? This pizza is as good as that pizza. The first movie was great. The second movie was also great. The first movie was as good as the second movie. Or the second movie was as good as the first movie. Okay, so how did you do? I hope you learned a lot in this video. If you need a little more practice, go to Lingoni.com and you'll find worksheets and interactive exercises for this lesson and all the other lessons that Lingoni makes, all the way from A1 to B2. You'll also find vocab trainings and podcasts to help your listening skills. We can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!